somebody is going at the singer's house, so that is going to catch attention of the media and of the fans of Musewala. So no
Right.
doubt they are going at the Musa village, but at the same
Right.
time they are trying to rebuild their political journey as well.
Hello and welcome to the Political Pulse. I'm Charulata Biswas, and today I'm being joined by special correspondent Rakhi Jagga from Punjab. And today in this episode, we will be talking about several politicians who are dropping in at Sidhu Moosewala's house to meet his parents. And the latest in the queue was Navjot Singh Sidhu, who visited Moosewala's house 10 months after he got out of jail. So Rakhi is going to be analyzing this whole thing about the visits and what does it really mean for Aam Aadmi Party. So Rakhi, thank you so much for joining us for this episode. Rakhi, let's start by understanding, in the latest article in Political Pulse, you have written about this, explaining what you make out of this whole visit. So can you also elaborate a little bit about the visit by Navjot Singh Sidhu?
Yeah, thank you, Charulata. So I mean, this is regarding Navjot Singh Sidhu, who's a former Punjab Pradesh Congress president. He visited the house of the Moosewala's parents, Balkaur Singh and Charan Kaur. He was released from jail on April 1, and on April 3, he was at Musa village, where Moosewala's parents reside. So, I mean, his visit is quite significant because Sidhu was the PPCC president when Congress fought the elections in 2022, and Congress had faced a severe defeat from 77 seats in 2017. They had come down to 18. And in April 2022, Sidhu was replaced by Amrinder Singh Raja Wading as a new Congress president. And Sidhu was not very happy with this move. As he's very vocal, he had expressed his displeasure as well at that time. But Sidhu was jailed in a 1988 road rage case on May 20, and days after he was jailed, Moosewala, Shukdeep Singh Moosewala, the popular singer, he was murdered. And that's why he was in, I mean, during this time, he was in the jail. And that's why immediately after coming out of jail, he came to meet Moosewala his parents. And I mean, this his visit is quite important because no doubt Moosewala, he had lost the election by a huge margin of around 63,000 votes. But still, I mean, his popularity is so huge that even today, I mean, 100 to 200 or maybe more than that visitors daily visit his parents. I mean, there are so many diehard fans from across the state, not only from state, from other parts of the state, and even people who come from outside India as well. So, I mean, that looking at the popularity of the singer, the politicians, they leave no chance that they should not go there. So, I think Sidhu's visit is quite important. And at that time, when Moosewala's father, he himself had said that he will be campaigning against the Aam Aadmi Party in Jalandhar, which is going to have bypoll on May 10.
Rakhi, Sidhu also made a statement about the government reducing his security cover. Can you also talk a little bit about his statement at his residence?
Yeah, Sidhu, I mean, he made a comparison between him and the singer Sidhu Moosewala. He said that immediately I was released from the jail, my Z security, it has been reduced to Y. And in the similar way, Sidhu Moosewala's security cover had been reduced days before he was murdered. So he is saying that the Punjab government, he's thus questioning the law and order situation of the state, and he's saying that state is risking the law and order situation, and at this moment they are trying to tarnish the image of Punjab by having so much of law and order incidents. So in a way, he equated himself with Sidhu Moosewala, who was murdered last year.
Right. Interestingly, in your article, Rakhi, you also talk about sacked Aam Aadmi Party minister Vijay Singla, who defeated Moosewala in the assembly polls, right? And his visit was seen as part of his bid to rebuild a political constituency after his release, right? Now, Charanjit Singh Channi also, he had visited the residents. Do you think this is part like a political gimmick, or like you said, there's significance to all these visits? What do you have to say to that?
Vijay Singla, in the similar way, Vijay Singla defeated Moosewala. Vijay Singla was a first timer. He was not even a popular face in Mansa. He was just an Aam Aadmi Party's trade wings leader who had joined Aam Aadmi Party maybe 2 or 3 years ago when he was given the ticket. But he defeated Moosewala with a huge margin of 63,000, more than 63,000 votes, despite the fact that Moosewala was he was a public figure, and immediately after he won the election, he was made the health minister of Punjab as well. But on May 24, Vijay Singla, who's a dentist by profession, he was arrested on charges of corruption. And same way, he was inside the jail when Moosewala got murdered. On July 8, Vijay Singla got bail. And at that time, he was sacked as a health minister when he was arrested. So, Vijay Singla, when he came out of the jail, he had to start his political journey afresh. So, I think he he immediately after being released, he came to his constituency and he visited Moosewala's parents, despite the fact he's a political rival. And again, I will say that in order to start his political journey, and he wanted to show that having a big heart, or I have it was this gesture was welcomed by his constituency voters as well, and as he has posted photos as well on his social media handle.
So,
and you're talking about Charanjit Channi as well. So Charanjit Channi also,
and overall, all these visits that are happening, back to back, these look like more like an advantage in their political journeys. So what is your take on that?
Yeah, of course. As I said, that Vijay Singla, he wanted to start afresh. So immediately after coming out of the jail, he visited Moosewala's parents. So that was it was taken as a welcome gesture. And Charanjit Channi, who had left India on May 3, and again he was not in India when Moosewala got murdered. But all these months, and he was back in December, third week of December, he was back in India. But all these months, he never issued any statement on the slain singer's murder. And immediately after he came back in Punjab, the first visit he made was at Musa village. So, everybody, you can say if somebody is going at the singer's house, so that is going to catch attention of the media and of the fans of Moosewala. So, no doubt they are going at the Musa village, but at the same time they are trying to rebuild their political journey as well. And at this time, Navjot Singh Sidhu's visit was also quite important, because the Jalandhar parliamentary constituency, it is going for bypoll, because that poll was necessitated after the sitting MP Santokh Singh Chaudhary, he suffered a heart attack during Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra. So, father of Moosewala, he had announced that he is going to hit the roads of Jalandhar. So this visit was quite important, that maybe Congress is trying to gain out of that Jalandhar bypoll. And with Navjot Singh Sidhu visiting his house, and this may have an impact on Aam Aadmi Party in the coming Jalandhar bypoll.
That was going to be my next question to you, Rakhi. How do you see Aam Aadmi Party reacting to these visits, and what are the political implications for the government?
Okay. So Aam Aadmi Party so far, I mean, they haven't reacted to the visits made by the politicians, but in Sangrur, when the Sangrur bypoll happened on June 26, immediately after the murder incident, and Aam Aadmi Party had lost, although they had got a huge mandate in February by winning 92 seats. So at in the Sangrur election, Congress had used Sidhu Moosewala's name quite a bit. They had used the pictures of the singer as well. At that time, Aam Aadmi Party had objected a lot to Congress Party that they are politicizing the murder of a singer. And even at that time, parents were also in a mood of grief. So they had also told all the political parties that their sons' name should not be used for any political gain. But now that the state is already having a law and order situation because of Amrit Pal's operation, and and at the same time, father of Moosewala, he has announced that he is going to hit the roads of Jalandhar. And he even said that he will be going in every lane and he will be speaking to the voters and telling them how, I mean, what is shoddy investigation this government is doing. So Aam Aadmi Party definitely is at the back foot because the political parties who are not finding any valid, any bigger reason to criticize the government. So definitely this incident, I mean, it favors the rival parties to target AAP, and AAP is also at the receiving end when they, I mean, whenever the investigation issue of Moosewala comes in front of them.
Right.
So I think,
yeah,
I think, I mean, the Jalandhar bypoll again, I mean, because in Sangrur, Sidhu Moosewala's murder was the main issue. And once again, I think this issue is also going to remain one of the major issues, even in Jalandhar bypoll, despite the fact that 1 year has passed to this incident.
Great, Rakhi. Thank you so much for your insight. And thank you so much, viewers, for watching this video. If you want to watch more such updated videos and keep a track of all our political pulse stories, do like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.